Morning. Oh, there you are. How you doing? Do I have to spend some more? Yeah. So, New York Daniel said that Barium Exposure has died again. So, I don't know. Do I have to spend more money and lose money to go see his young ass? Don't know. I'm on the, I haven't used a Pocket 2 in a long time, so had to go to Grand Rapids today. Long day, 400 miles round trip. I don't know. I was gonna do it in the cemetery, but then that came up on the code red. I'm like, well, we'll have to do it. I figured to use it that my favorite thing here. The thumb was up here, you know. So I mean, what the hell? So yeah, welcome. What's going on? A little girl here. Oh, there you are. Morning. Turkey neck, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, we're having the time of our life here today, and you had to play taps, right? Couldn't do it in the lovely and talented cemetery. At that time, I'm gonna go around the lake when I get home tonight. So this will be out tonight. She wants to walk around the lake with the brats. Without the brats, excuse me. Take a poopy walk, go around the neighborhood and hand out treats. Dogs know who I am. I usually bring like 6. So we were watching the hunting party near the Pomeranian. Looked just like the brat. Her name was Bo. It was pretty hilarious. Pomeranian. Looked just like her. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing in there, girl? Love that show, Hunting Party. Cowpote approved. Anyway, so I guess the unhappy malcontent, the deep fake, so says Daniel, the dimwit, has passed on again. I guess that's what I was told. Now I gotta spend more grr, go there, out to toilet, another funeral for another deep fake? I mean, what the hell is going on here? The new guy called. Come on. Yeah, you. Come on. Get off your phone. Hang up your phone. Yeah, you. I got the nice finger salute from the young lady. Nice Hispanic young woman. Giving me the bird. Not the first and won't be the last. Anyways. So he's passed on, I guess, again. The malcontent, all bitter, you know, came back from the dead, and all of a sudden, New York Dan announced it. The dimwit said, because he was mad somebody that he knows had been missing for 2 months. I listened to part of his video today, New York dimwit. Said the video was too long. Well, your 45-minute rambling on, I went through, is about bitches about something, and it's like, yeah, man. I'm like, again, I wish I could adopt the guy, because I'd make money, hand over fist, and say that YouTube's ruining my. And he talked about his stepsister wanted to be an RV or something. He's talking about nomadic fanatic, you know, whatever. You don't know nothing you're talking about. Blind views. Picked about a video that he's allegedly blind, right? But can't see, right? His hero, right? Talking about it, you know, like, okay. So yeah, I guess young man has passed on again. I mean, he called in raging drunk. What was it, 3 weeks ago he called in? And he's the malcontent. Like I said, taken to a baseball game. Didn't win by enough. No hitter. Didn't get a baseball. You know, the beer was too flat. You know, wasn't cold enough. Seats weren't good enough. I farted one too many times. You know, too long. Want a no hitter. You know, hot dogs weren't good enough. Not enough relish. You know how he'd be. Just he's a Don Henley. Barium Exposure. Die again. That's what the dimwit said. New York Daniel. I'm just second the motion when I did the first time. Remember? And I lost money. I had to go out there on Saturday. I sent an email to the widow. Just sent back no comment. So I don't know. Did the new guy that's filling his spot, I work with a guy who looks just like him. And an old lady who looks just like chicken neck, okay, turkey neck, okay. She goes, morning. The other day, I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me you're working here, you know, morning. So I got two of the haters working for me at my job. It's not hilarious, but I guess he's passed on. So says the dimwit. He's been missing in action. The last video he did when he got triggered by me and Santa Claus. Oops, I can't call him that, right? Got all bitter because, I was going to Bruce. And he was all mad. And, Alfie got all angry about that behavior, yelling and hollering on my live stream, too afraid to call it a fee mongering, So I have to spend more money now, go to another funeral again, put down another casket, buy another greatest hits from Pat Bennett. I heard Hell's for Children that way back. Heard that today, and she won't play Hit Me With Your Best Shot because of the violent nature of the song. Well, then we won't write it then if you're not going to sing it. Just like Gilly departed today, 10-year anniversary of Prince dying on Blackjack Day. We went on a cruise that day. We were like celebrities on the cruise. We were from Minnesota. Oh my God, you're from Minnesota. Thank you. Company we worked for built that place. Barnard Pinnacation put the fire in there, I saw him a couple times. We would pick up mail over there in Chanhassen. The assistant would come and go, nope. A whole box of crap. He would send him stuff. But he really didn't like Minnesota until the end of his life. Found an elevator, making poor choices today. The one guy was only an hour late to get there to help him, but he died in the elevator. So I get smoking geep and everything else, but you don't know what they're getting. So his assistant should have been charged with murder. He went and got it for him. So anyways, that's today is Prince's anniversary. They're going to have all kinds of stuff going on in Minnesota this weekend. You can go down there and do a tour for $200. No one cares about Prince anymore in this generation. No one cares. It's like Elvis. No one cares. They're selling that place. So I'm like Elvis. I was there for George, the oldest George. But could you imagine if Barium Exposure would come to Minnesota? Can you imagine that? The rage you would have? Remember that? Oh my God. Whining, pissing, and moaning, the tour would be long enough, not informative enough. I'd go out, I'd take him to cheapo records off of Snelling and want to get him maybe a Malahatchie Greatest Hits or Pat Benatar, one of her other albums, maybe Melissa Etheridge and Bull Dyke, But it's unfortunate he's passed on, again, I guess, But really good place over here called Axeman. You ever check him out? Axeman in town. Really good. They have a lot of weird stuff in there. But yeah, it's unfortunate. So says the dimwit. He's passed on. What he said, he repeated when I heard about it. So now I got another funeral, another trip to Detroit. Remember the guy came out who was playing, was all pissed off at me about this behavior? Remember that? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Jesus, bitter, So I don't know, man. Got some more Strohs. The widow just said no comment. So what does that usually mean? It's like taking the fifth. Remember the hunch? He said that you're guilty, but then he took the fifth. Double standard. Can't watch two women, right? You don't like two men having consensual sex? Because I know that Barium Exposure. Could you imagine Barium Exposure walking down with a dimwit on Hennepin Avenue, strolling in to the saloon thinking it's a country bar? Could you imagine the dimwit and Barium Exposure walking in it? It's kind of a nondescript gay bar. I've been in it a couple times with my friend who was a gay man with my ex-fiance, probably 40 years ago, and there was no name on it. Now it says it on there. And those two idiots walk in there, and some gay men started hitting on Barium Exposure. He would have an absolute fit in that behavior, The dimwit would like, what's going on here? So, but when you're the hunch, right? The double standard, He can take the fifth, but he can bitch everybody else, Speaking of the hunch, the DoorDash behavior, pretty funny. It's getting pushback, but the chick that did it, good set up, so whatever. I was up in, can't remember where that town was. Some guy had a Trump hat on. I go, yeah. I like the gas prices. He went some talking points. I go, I don't want to hear your talking points. I thought I got done in Midnight Hammer, right? Right? He looked at me. I go, Midnight Hammer was supposed to end all this stuff. Why are we back in there again? Is it a war or excursion? He gave me some talk about the Democrats. I go, I asked you a question. Walked off. I said, I thought the Midnight Hammer took care of it. So some old people had a Trump hat on, so I had to make a comment about gas because fill up my truck was 110. You know, it's like, you know. But some people, old man, gave me talking points, and I don't want to hear that. It's not what I asked you. Turned around, walked off. Kind of reminded me of Barium Exposure. It's a big, beautiful bill, right? It's too bad the malcontent, the Don Henley of the trolling community, is passed on again. One of those things, man. I don't know what to do. I mean, do I give a donation? Do I give gas to somebody? I don't know. Who knows? On Blackjack Day of Prince's 10-year anniversary, I know where I was, right downtown, parked out in front of the Children's Museum. My phone rang. I pulled up parking lot. She goes, they found someone in an elevator. And Chanhassen. And I said, it's Prince. I said, that's him. Sure enough. I went down to the place, drove down there, big long line. And you've seen videos of both channels. I did a video of the stuff on, right as a property. It's like a thing over there at Chanhassen. So I've been in the place before. I had to pay to get in there. They have like 3 different tours. Just do 1 tour. Don't need 3. But whatever, it's Purple Rain, all that stuff, behavior, you know. This generation, they're bemoaning that. Well, this generation doesn't care about Prince or Elvis. They don't care. It's don't. I mean, George the Devil Destroyers, if he came out now, no one would care. Wilson Sisters. I was listening to Swamp Music by Leonard Skinner. Swamp Music, Swamp. I mean, great song, great guitar riff. They play that right now. What the hell's that? Great song. Look it up. Swamp Music. Too Long for Texas, I think it was, or Alabama. Or that was a song I talked about yesterday. Really good song. Yeah. I'm babbling on here, but I'm hurt again. I'm hurting inside. The malcontent of the Sarasota Tim haters. Maybe I got to get Sarasota Tim to come up and speak at a second funeral. Bring up KEC Grits. Bring up, oh, there you are. The DIMWIT, bring him to another funeral. Oh my God, I can't afford the GER, man. It's a lot of money to take care of this behavior, you know? I don't know, what do we do? You know? Another taps, another video, more behaviors. Just one of those wing things, man. So disappointed. Another death in the family of trolling. Barium Exposure. Getting exposed. $3.89 a gallon, man. Getting $3.90. The hunch in the excursion in Iran, right? Now Barium Exposure's gone. Just have to pay that bill, you know? You know, it's like planning to live off the government, you know? His government money pays for the gas, so whatever. How can he do a video? He's blind and pick out a video of things that were in the video that he looked at. Because I guess I listened to that video. I guess he had new stuff. It's just jealousy. Blind views, being jealous. That's all it is. Going camping. I go camping myself and sit there and drink beer. I guess he sipped and didn't say a word. He's just, again, that's his blind views, being jealous. You know, like New York Dan. I know they're a cheap cigar, but they're fun. But they had a special on 420 yesterday. Two of those packed for $12. Like, I said, well, sure, you're right. You know, 420 yesterday. Smoke if you got it. Dispensaries, they can buy it up north. Get some geef. Can you imagine getting Barium Exposure, getting higher than Draft's ass? He'd be mad that it's not percentage enough. You know he'd be mad. The bong wasn't big enough. The bowl wasn't big enough. You know, the high didn't last long enough. You know, you're taken to a restaurant. Be like my mother. My mother was a malcontent when it came to food. He'd whine about the burger wasn't rare enough. The French fries were too salty. You know, the waitress wasn't good looking enough. Or he was a man, maybe he was gay. You know. I take it to a scoreboard by my house, great restaurant, wine and piss and moan. The Tigers went on, you know. The Wild's on. He wants to see the Rednecks, you know, all pissy moaning, you know. My mom can be like that. My brother the bitches all the time. More than I do. He complains constantly about things on the phone. He's bitchy. Like, then just move somewhere else. Then quit your job and move to another country if you don't like what's going on. If you don't like America, then leave. Go to Canada. That's barium exposure. That man will, whatever he does in his life, he could be in heaven. It's just he'd be pissed he can't get a free spot into heaven, whining that he had to go a special way in. You know, he's the kind of guy who could marry an infomaniac. He could marry an infomaniac, a blind infomaniac, an alcoholic who owns a liquor store, and then he'd be hung with a brand new rope, and he still would be happy. A blind infomaniac who owns a liquor store, that's who he'd marry, and he wouldn't be happy, and then he'd be hung with a brand new rope. Nope, not happy enough till the day he stops breathing on that rope. Blind, alcoholic, infomaniac who owns a liquor store. That's who he marries. And he's hung with a brand new rope. Wouldn't be happy enough. Imagine that, a blind infomaniac owns a liquor store. Oh, be sweet. Just have at it, man. Blind Muse could marry her because she's not blind, so he could lead her around, you know. Get Santa Claus in there. But anyways, I can't call him Santa Claus. Oh, there you are. Or just like Ziggy in the in-grade, right? The functional alcoholic of the hater community. Morning! What is she doing these days? Morning! You know, the do-gooder. Take her out and get her good old drunk and dancing in Nashville. Casey Grits would have first dibs on that behavior. You know he would. He'd be first dibs on that young lady. First dibs.